Fitzpatrick was born to Francis and Dorothy. November 5th, 1947. He had two siblings from his dad's first marriage, Peggy and Tom. He told me he really didn't get to know them until he was an adult, but they became really good friends. My dad grew up in North City near the Grand Water Tower, and he walked to school, Lutheran school. And when he was 13, he started going to, was it Lutheran North? Lutheran, thank you, all the Lutheran people. Lutheran Central, and his last name, obviously Fitzpatrick, and my mom's is Floyd.
Oh, oh no.
And their lockers were right next to each other. So when he was 13, he turned to her and told her he would marry her someday.
Didn't say anything else but that.
That would freak anyone out, I guess.
Because he touched my hair first.
He touched your hair?
And thought, you have nice hair. And then he said, I like your teeth. I'm going to marry you one day.
Well, there you go. And they obviously did. They got married in 1969. A couple of Lutheran hippies, I guess.
Not really.
So they ended up having 3 of us kids. Dad called us Boo, Cece, and Ty. Heather, Shannon, and Daniel. And we couldn't have asked for a better dad.
And Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa, great-grandpa. And Heather has 4. Ethan, Gavin, Caden, and Logan. I have 2, Colin and Liam, and they're here with their better halves, Kate and Lauren. And then Colin and Kate have Finfin here and Levi running around somewhere. So,
Just the doctor. I just want to
everyone knows Daniel's a doctor. It's okay, Mom. So, what? So weird, Mom. Our mom's weird, but we love her.
I'm being worse so I don't cry.
We know. So whether you knew Dad from the juvenile court, or selling life insurance, or running an auto auction, Heather and I never knew what kind of car we were driving to school. In high school, there would be a dealer plate and a set of keys on the dining room table.
You got some pretty sweet ones sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we had some sweet rides. And then, or you knew him from church. But he's best known as a pastor. In 2009, Dad and I decided to form Liam Life in Action Mission. And for someone that lived his whole life in North City or North County, he traveled the globe. And our mission statement was generations advancing God's kingdom to the 4 corners of the world. And he did. He was with India, with Pastor Mel back there, Costa Rica, Venezuela, Mexico. And he and I and the boys, China, Haiti bazillion times, and the Dominican Republic, and others, as well as countless homeless outreaches, migrant family outreaches. But mostly, if you knew Dad, he wanted to know you. He spent time with you. You had coffee with him. You sat at Burger King or White Castle. And he wanted to know all about you. And he invested in you. And he wanted to make your life better. You want to go see Dada? Yeah, go find it. That way. What I truly loved about him was he would call me all the time, said, so what are we gonna do now? What's the next plan? What's the next step? How are we gonna help the next person? And every dollar that came in went right back out. And his legacy is still going on with Liam St. Louis. They've been doing a lot of benevolent work and a lot of homeless outreaches the past couple months. And, you know, this ministry won't end because Dad's now in his eternal home. He may have transitioned into a better place, but his legacy lives on in all of us. He told the kids the day he found out the chemo wasn't working, he told all the grandkids and us kids to have a joyful life and to live in a way that we're seeing things differently and we're dreaming bigger. And if you can dream it, you're not dreaming big enough. And to take our young ones and really show them how to love others. And we take that very seriously, and we will honor him. And that legacy will keep going. So I'm going to introduce Caden and Gavin right now. They're going to sing their first song, one of Dad's favorites.